Presented by the Daily Free Press, this is Unmasked. Welcome back to Unmasked, the storytelling podcast that uncovers the thoughts, feelings, and voices of the BU community. I'm your host, Adam Lazowski, and this is the first episode of the second season of Unmasked. We recently got back from winter break, and the spring semester is quickly taking over our lives. For many people, winter break is largely uneventful, a time to relax and recharge after a stressful semester. For others, the break provides opportunities for mischief, exploration, and unique experiences. Today, we're curious to see how our fellow students decided to spend their time. Now let's turn it over to our field reporting segment, where we ask people to reflect on their break.
Hi, I'm Veronica Thompson.
And I'm Adam Lazowski.
And we're your field reporters for today. We're at GSU asking students questions for the first episode of the second season of Unmasked.
And the question is, what is the most interesting thing you've done over break?
Hi, I built an 8-foot-tall snowman. I live in New Hampshire and it snowed like 2 feet. So I did it all by myself, so that was very exciting.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, I didn't do anything over break. I was basically on TikTok and YouTube for like 8 hours straight each day.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel very disappointed in myself since I had some stuff I wanted to do over break. But you know, I can't blame myself that much. COVID's going on.
Yeah. It's stressful times. You gotta relax sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and after a hard semester, I definitely needed a break.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, I went to London to visit my sister, and first day I got there, I got COVID, so we had to stay in for like the first 2 weeks of my break. So it was. I didn't really feel anything, but it was just kind of bad that like the fact that I need to stay in and all.
Yeah. Did you have time to experience London?
I did, yeah, for like another week,
Okay, cool.
But like yeah, it was fine. It wasn't my first time in London anyway, so it was fine, yeah.
I got surgery. I got follow-up surgery for my jaw surgery the previous year. But this year, it was only a 2-week recovery compared to a 3-month recovery. And I also got my wisdom teeth out, which isn't as bad as people say it sounds. Yeah, actually 4.
4?
Yeah, but like every time I told people I got jaw surgery, which is like a 3-month thing, they'd be like, oh man, I got my wisdom teeth out. So then now that I actually got it out, that shit was so light. Like that felt like nothing. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I also got COVID. Following my jaw surgery, so I stayed in home for the entire month because I got COVID and I didn't know I had COVID, so I got the vaccine, which is exactly what you're not supposed to do. So I got like quadruple COVID or whatever.
Wow.
So,
oh my gosh.
yeah, that's it. Winter break was a little painful.
I got a false positive and I went to Expo 2020 in Dubai.
What was the expo like?
It was crazy. It was so fun. It was like, Dana helped me out.
Yeah, it was fun. We got we had to go together. It was like there's a lot of different countries and stuff like that, so we're able to go to like different pavilions, and yeah, it was really fun.
I met a new person. I met a girl. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Wonderful.
What else?
I mean, if that's all you want to say?
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Wonderful. Thank you.
So I've been like trying to go to the gym for a while, and like the end of last year I really got into it and I'm still really into it right now. I'm a regular at FitRec. So over break I was really lifting those weights, and my goal to like deadlift was 140, and I actually did that, and I've been eating. I was inducing protein into my bloodstream like every week in a healthy way. Okay. And so I'm really proud of myself for that I've gotten that strong.
What's the favorite protein meal?
Protein meal. I'm a vegetarian, so it's really hard. So like a nice sofritas chipotle bowl. That I'm like full for the rest of the day after that.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
I started taking care of myself again, so I started working out and I quit smoking for a bit because, I was going through a bad time, like a rough relationship where I lost myself for a while, but after that ended, started to find myself again.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Best of luck with that journey.
Thank you. I will need it.
What is something you did over break?
I bet it's not as interesting as a lot of other things on there, but I think I might have been one of the only people that actually studied over break, because my last semester was like really tough because I had chemistry and physics, and I have chemistry and physics again this semester. So last semester kind of killed me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get ahead. So I read my textbook and I took notes on like the first like half of my chem textbook and the first like 2 chapters of my physics one because I hate physics. But yeah, that was one of the most interesting things I did over break.
Do you feel prepared now that the semester is starting?
Yes, so much more prepared. Anyone listening, please do it. Like, I know it takes a lot of effort, but it actually helped me so much because now you're like learning it and you're like, wait, I read about that.
You already know.
Yeah.
The most interesting thing I did over break was probably shoveling the driveway. I live in Maryland, so there was like a storm. It was literally like 20 to something inches, and my dad traveled, and he's usually the one who does it, but it was just me and my sister left because my mom, mothers, but anyways, me and my sister had to do that, and so it took us literally 4 to 5 hours to clean one car, and we barely even cleaned the driveway. We slipped, fell, you name it. We got hurt that day, but we persevered, and now I know I can clean the driveway by myself.
Wonderful.
So if anyone needs, to clean their driveway, $10 per hour.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is something interesting you did over break?
I'm very proud that over break I was able to pull trig for the first time, actually twice. And that way, my friend didn't have to deal with me being super drunk, and I only got a minor hangover versus a major hangover from New Year's Eve.
Huge.
It was a really impressive thing. She looked at me with shock, but I was very proud. I didn't even feel it. I was too drunk.
You're going into medicine. Good stuff.
I'm going to education.
Hi. What's the... I've already said this spiel so many times, it's fine. What's the most interesting thing you did over break?
So my friend flew across the country to stay with me, and then I forced her to pull trig because I didn't want to deal with her shit. Am I allowed to curse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Unmasked, presented by the Daily Free Press. Make sure to tune in every Wednesday to hear the latest episode and find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Our podcast archive is located at dfpress.co/listen, where you can listen to previous episodes of Unmasked and hear people share their takes on intriguing topics. Once again, this is your host, Adam Lazowski, signing off until we meet again. Goodbye.